Hello and welcome to game day 6 of the Basketball Champions League. It is a regular season action from Group C as we have Dijon facing off against Telenet Giants Antwerp. Two teams having come into this one on the back of losing streaks. Dijon having lost their last 4 games in the Basketball Champions League, having won their opening encounter, and their opponents Telenet's Giants Antwerp having lost their last 2. So we see today's games: Ike versus Le Cabalus earlier today, and then Brosa versus Jerusalem, Fuenlabrada versus Chess Nimburg tomorrow night. So it is a Group B that is full of action still, really. Every team having recorded, Group C, every team having recorded a victory and every team having recorded a defeat so far in this competition. So it shows you how close this will be. And we currently have 2 teams outside of the potential playoff places of the top 4, but Telenet Giants Antwerp sitting in 5th position with that 2-win and 3-loss record. Dijon a real chance to put themselves back into the pack with a victory here today at home against Antwerp. So for the Belgium team, we mentioned they had a remarkable start, winning 2 of their first 3 in the Basketball Champions League. There is their head coach, Raoul Moors, a man who is leading one of the youngest teams in this competition in Antwerp. A host of young Belgian prospects on the lineup for them. And it'll be difficult for them to come on the road here. You can see that the ages, a number of teenagers for them, but they're led in scoring by Paris Lee and Jason Tate, the 2 leading scorers, alongside Dave Duzinski, the American trio. There's been a thorn in the side. Don't forget Tyler Kalinowski, the man from Davidson University as well. Another scorer for this Antwerp team. And on the other side for Dijon, they come in having won that opening game and then suffered defeat from then on. They're led in scoring by Gavin Ware. He is the number 20 for their team. And he's the only man to average double figures, but they have guys like David Holston averaging 9.5 points per game. And also Obi Meganu, who averages 9.4 as well, the Nigerian international, man who's been playing in the qualifying windows for the Nigerian national team in the African Championships qualifiers. So teams will go to their benches. An important game for both of these 2 teams. Dijon at home will try and protect their home floor, getting a victory that, as I said, would put them right back among the pack here in Group C. You know, it's all to play for with still a number of games being played. We are in game day 6. The teams will play 14 games against the other teams, home and away, in their group in the regular season before we head into the top 16 for those teams that are in the top 4 of each regular season group and move on. Antwerp come into this one off the back of a 85-76 defeat last week at home against Bamberg, a game in which they're led by Ismail Abako with 25 points and 6 rebounds. A strong game from him. He was joined in double figures by Paris Lee, the point guard, 16 points, 11 assists, double-double for him. And Dave Dudzinski, who had 10 points and 7 rebounds. So there is that Antwerp team. And now we will turn our attentions to the hosts in Dijon. After that opening victory against Chess Nimburg at home here, it hasn't really gone well for them. They suffered defeat on the road to Bamberg. A 2-point loss to Fuenlabrada here. Or then Ike beat them 90-80, and then last week a disappointing 62 points in the road game against the Caballos. They were led by Gavin Ware. He had 13 points and 9 rebounds. He's one of just 2 guys in double figures for the French team. Ryan Pearson, the other, he had 12 points. just 38% from the field for Dijon. And scored, only recorded 26 rebounds in the game, as they were out-rebounded 26 to 37. So despite the fact they picked up 10 offensive rebounds as well. Didn't shoot the ball at a high enough percentage in comparison to the Calibers. They shot 54% from the field in return.
En l'occurrence, Paris Lee, joueur dominant de cette équipe d'Anvers. Mais voilà, il va falloir trouver des solutions en attaque aussi, qui est un peu le point faible de cette équipe dijonnaise depuis le début de la compétition. L'équipe de Dijon, qui est l'équipe qui tente.
So there is the man on the sideline, Ross Legon. And in charge, the head coach, as the two of them shake hands and an exchange of the local beverage. So teams going to the benches then. Final stages of warm-up, entertaining game. It's a young Antwerp team. Interesting to see. Can they continue with their solid start, or can they find a way to get themselves back on track after such a good opening? They've lost their way in recent weeks. They have been performing well in the Belgium Domestic League, though. 4th position, 3 wins, 2 losses for them there. They have won their last 2. Victory over Kabialstar, as we see our 3 officials from Croatia, Greece and Montenegro, respectively. For Dijon, always tough for them in that Pro A League, coming off the back of a victory over Chalon on the road, 89 to 81 this past weekend. They have the unfortunate record of recording the worst start for a French team in the Basketball Champions League, as we see the 5 for Antwerp: Lee, Kalinowski, Tate, Dudzinski and Bako. No surprises for the Belgium team, really. And a host of double-figure scorers, or guys that we already reflected in warm-up. And there is Coach Raoul Moors. We said this is a young Antwerp team. This is a man who knows how to develop younger talent. Head coach of the Belgium under-20 national team in 2017 at the European Championships. Now an assistant with the men's senior national team in Belgium as well. As we look at Obi Mangu from the Dijon team, a man who's worked his way up from the lower leagues in Belgium after a college career in the United States. So the starting lineup for Dijon, it is Louis Weber, Obi Mangu, Jeremy Leloup, Ryan Pearson and Gavin Ware. So a surprise in Weber at the starting position, and he hasn't played a lot so far in this one. A 20-year-old French guard. There's their man, Laurent Leloup. Dijon qualified for the regular season from their strong finish 5th in Pro A last year. For Antwerp, they had to come through qualification. Had a good victory against Larnaca in the opening round. 31-point aggregate victory, and then they defeated Cantu by 14 over the 2 legs in the second round, before receiving a bye into the regular season after the retirement of Esikaga. Would have been their opponents in that 3rd and final qualification. So Dijon, and they are ready to get out onto the floor here and underway in game day 6. Antwerp will be wearing their black uniforms. Dijon, the hosts, will be wearing white. Pearson just going through final stages of his preparation. The Antwerp team out nice and early onto the floor. Ishmael Bako, after that strong game last week, trying to build on his performance. So there is young Louis Weber getting the starting nod. What an opportunity for that young man. He has not seen a lot of time in this Basketball Champions League season so far, yet to take a shot. He will be getting his opportunity here tonight. So, hello and welcome to Dijon. It is game day 6. Antwerp versus Dijon, up and underway. First possession goes to the hosts. It is Weber who has the ball, enters the offense, and they'll look to go to the inside, into the hands of Gavin Ware. His shot is rejected, but he stays with it and gets a score, punches the muscles on his arms. As he gets his team underway with a good, strong start. And now they're on the defensive end. Man-to-man defense from Dijon as they immediately face a cutting Jason Tate, who gets his team's first score. Weber looking for something, gives it over to Nagano. Into the hands of Pearson now. They pull up, it's good. Well, a confident start from Louis Weber. Said he's yet to take a shot in the Basketball Champions League. It took less than 1 minute for him to take that first shot and the first points of his young career as well. So, good offensive start from Dijon. Same play from Antwerp here. They get it into the hands of Kalinowski. Kick to the corner. And now into Bako. Bako turns and fires it high and misses everything wildly. But the shot clock buzzer was sounding. Knew he had to get it away quickly. Weber again, facing the pressure of Paris Lee. Nearly manages to take it away from the young point guard. Lee, an all-defensive member of this conference in the NCAA last year, as the kick-out is good. Nyongo doing what he does best, knocking down the three-point shot. So Obi Nagano gets his first triple, and a strong start for Dijon here, 7-2. Little short roll, finds Bako open. And the other way, Dijon can't get the finish. So now Tyler Kalinowski takes the three and knocks it down. That's what he is known for. And it came out of Davidson University. Knocks down the triple. Makes it a two-point game here. Quick response the other way. Pearson, a three of his own. Well, we should have known that this would be a three-point barrage, because Antwerp's games have seen more three-pointers made than any other team's games. 21.5 per game, and they've successfully made 57 threes, tied for the high in this competition. There's Kalinowski knocking down a three. He moves to 5 quickly. Nothing Lelu could do. His feet in front, but knocked out of the way. Quick offensive start for both teams here. Foul away from the ball. Kalinowski called for it. Nagano. It's the man who's held back. Rich Moore's talking it over on the side. Robert Arnold comes in. And replaces the Nagano. Turns out holding that shoulder. Hopefully he'll be okay. Quick ball movement. Now Pearson dances a little with the ball. Takes a three. Same spot he just made one from. This time it comes up short. Kalinowski Same spot he made one from. This time it comes up a little off as a foul will go against Dave Dudzinski. On the rebound, a little push in the back from him. Ski, such a smooth release from him. Doesn't go there. Weber gets it in to the hands of Pearson. Pearson. Now they'll reverse it all the way around. Lelu. Weber trying to look, gets it to Ware. Ware's been quiet after that first score. Strong drive along the baseline from Arnold, but nothing coming from it. And we go the other way. Paris Lee uses the quick screen. His pass to Bacco can't be handled. And it just bounces out of bounds. Lee just carried off the floor. Ishmael Bacco, the 23-year-old Belgian centre. Can't handle it as Weber goes out. And first substitution, we'll see Axel Julien come in. It is Julien. The screen reverses it through Ware to Arnold. Arnold gets it back off his big man and takes a three. That's going to be short. It's off from the moment it came out of his hand, that one. Lee now uses the quick screen, picks it up. Bacco calls for Tarnowski. Goes one way then the other. His skip is now reversed into the hands of Lee. He'll move it on once more. The jumper doesn't go for Jason Tate. Way long from him on the three. But it isn't handled by Dijon, and Antwerp will get possession once more. Just 4.9 on the clock. Tate will be the inbound man. Here he is. See where he looks. Nice Dudzinski to Lee. Lee will have to take the three, and he knocks it down. All left-handed backcourt with Lee and Tate already contributed 5 points for the cause. Tie it at 10 here. Lelu trying to find some room. Quick reversal to Ware. Ware into the hands of Julien. Julien falling to the floor, finds Pearson. He finds Arthur at the ring. Arnold can't get the finish. Antwerp the other way. Sean Tate to Lee once more. He's just made one. Short on this occasion though. Julien the other way. He's going to run into a double team. Passes out, and it's going to be open for Ware to get the finish. Goes up high. No one can meet him there. Well, they tried to trap Antwerp. It didn't work. It just left the space for Dijon to move the ball. Great pass from Pearson. He found Ware rolling to the ring. Watch this. Ware gets up high. And we'll get a chance with the bonus here. Good for him. Like we said, he hasn't seen a lot of touches. Gavin Ware, 2 of 2 from the field, 5 points. They'll duck him from Tate. He spins and is fouled. It's going to go against Lelu. A well-designed play, posting up the power game of Jason Tate. First is short, so Tate shooting 60% from the line in Basketball Champions League play. This is the first and the second. It looks like he's going to get this one again, or is it a foul? They'll get to retake the second. This time he makes it. So, good for him. Someone judged to have gone in early, not really sure who. I didn't see it on the replay. Axel Julien loses it, regains possession, and now with 12 on the clock, comes off the screen. Throws the feet pass to the feet of Lelu, who's got to take the three. Really a rhythm shot from him, having picked it up off his toes. Now Tate. Julien Julien roll into the ring. Lee penetrated. Can't find Dudzinski, and there's 5 on the clock here. Leloup goes out. Maybe Megano comes back in. Play some strong defense. Stopping it into the hands of Kalinski, but it doesn't matter because Dudzinski knocks down the 3. The talking going on. Banging and pushing off the ball. As Dave Dudzinski knocks down his triple. First points for him. Axel Julien crosses the half, turns it over there. Dudzinski with some good defense. He's gonna miss the layup. Just came out with his hands on the way up. Oh, some great recognition defensively for him to take away the pass. All for nothing though. It's back into the hands of Julien now. He waits for the screen. Ware sets it, rolls. Here is Ware. Gets it up. Can't finish, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. Giving it back to Antwerp. A good strong start for the Belgian team defensively. Been impressed with the way Coach Moores has got his team organised. You see Dudzinski anticipate the pass. Just lost it on the way up. To the inside, Dudzinski, nice little shovel pass over to Bacco. He can't handle it, and he's going to be judged out of bounds as he tried to save it for his team. A couple of substitutions in for Antwerp. Sanders and Van Wen have come in for them. And then on the Dijon team, Loom is out there as well. He wears the number 21. The big man screening on this near side. Frees up Megano, and then spaces Where a lot of traffic. That is Lou trying to finish on the reverse. He can't. Ball didn't hit the ring though, so just 3 seconds left. It doesn't matter because Arnold puts a foot on the sideline as he was trying to find some space and gives it back to Antwerp. Once again, a strong defensive possession for them. And you see a great call from the official right on top of it. Here is Sanders, over to Kalinski. High-low pass, and a foul is going to be called. Megano trying to stop Dudzinski on the inside. It's going to be called an offensive foul. Dudzinski doesn't like it. No, there's Moores. Tough call there against Dudzinski. He's going to have to go out after picking up his second personal. Julien brings it down. Sanders guarding him closely. Here's now Arnold. Trying to find some room. He'll take the 3 and knocks it down. Play from Arnold. So gives Dijon the lead once again. Close game here, final 95 seconds of this first quarter. Sanders gets into the lane. Can't find any room. Now we'll go to the inside. Good rotation defensively as Hans Van Wen tried to spin to the baseline. His pass was taken away. Arnold off that quick screen. For him either. See the problems for Antwerp in the last few minutes. Turnovers. As the screen comes. Reverse it. Loom to Arnold. Arnold just 2 seconds. Has to take the 3. Looked straight, but too strong. As Bacco does an excellent job grabbing in the rebound. His 4th of the game. Sanders. Over to Van Wen. Van Wen throws it high, back open. Can he finish? He can't, but he is fouled and will be rewarded with 2 free throws. So Ishmael back at the line. Gets a score. Has 4 rebounds. Now he adds that point. Paco's second is good. Building on that strong game he had last week. Julien closely guarded by Sanders. Sanders knocked to the floor. Julien carries on playing, throws it to Loom. He goes to the left hand, but it's wiped away by Paco. Possession stays, but the shot clock gets to 5 now. Once again, Arnold having to do it on his own, and he's fouled. Oh. Robert Arnold has been relied on at the end of a shot clock a number of times here. Simon does a great job forcing his way to the basket, drawing that contact against Ismail Paco. Gets the roll on the first. Gives the lead back to Dijon. 4 points personal for him. Second doesn't go. Will bring in the rebound, and Antwerp will surely hold for the final shot of this first quarter. Sanders has it. Not dribble it out. Wait for about probably 8 seconds. Here comes the screen. Foul is called against Dijon. And so Julien knows his team's still got 2 fouls to give. There's one of them. He will go out. Louis Weber comes back in. See if he will sacrifice one more foul. Make it hard for Antwerp to get this final shot. Here's Sanders. Sanders needs to go quickly. He backs it out. Now he'll start to attack. No foul coming. Sanders misses everything, and that is the end of the first quarter. So Dijon Gamble chose not to foul. Antwerp couldn't take advantage. And after one here, it is Dijon with the 17-16 lead.
Pick and roll, they defense flat. Let's hustle. Let's see what they bring. Okay. If they hurt us inside, I have a timeout to go in the red, but we start man to man. We start regular rules. Collapse. Okay. We gotta be more aggressive in attacking, guys, and reading. Don't turn baseline. They're always gonna be there. Look, the top was wide open. Okay. You know this.
A composed timeout from Coach Moores. So they're going to stick with man-to-man to start with. They'll be ready to change on the defensive end, and then, offensively, he wants his team to play with just a bit of composure. Wants them to read the way that Dijon are doubling the low post or coming with help. Recognize where those opportunities are. A relatively even first quarter. Antwerp have the advantage on the shooting percentages. And on the glass, 10-6. But the biggest lead of the game is a 5-point advantage for Dijon, as they've got 6 points from turnovers. That's been the main difference, really, from the two teams. So, Antwerp out there. They have Dennis Doncourt out to inbound. It is Lorenz Lambert. Number 9 out there as well. Alongside Sanders, Tate, and Van Wen. Runner doesn't go for Sanders. Here comes Dijon the other way. Just a poor decision on the drive there by Julien. Now he's going to have to play some defense. Sanders pulls it out high. Donko trying to find some room. He finds Van Wen. He's got the step along the baseline. Van Wen has it rejected by Julien, but he is fouled. It's going to be his second. Good move. Van Wen. Coach told him to be careful of attacking that baseline. When you've got that much room and you can blow past your man that easy, why not? Julien goes out. He's picking up that foul, and Weber has to come back in. So hands. Van Wen at the line. Search for his first point of the night. Doesn't get that one. Second is good for the 23-year-old Belgian. Weber guarded by Sanders. He'll get it back. Sanders tries to tip it away and does. He's got numbers ahead of him. Sanders makes the pass to Tate. Tate takes a little step, but finish doesn't go. Fight for the rebound is won by Dijon. Opportunity missed there from Antwerp. Arnold finds Weber. Weber pulls it out. Look to the inside to Loom. Loom is well guarded. So now he uses the screen and attacks. Loom puts it on the floor. Scoops it up. Doesn't go. Sanders calls the play. Tate squaring up. Just them really on. They'll just isolate, let him go one-on-one. He spins and finishes the play. Well, he's got some speed advantage over Loom, but Loom has that long arm wingspan. Never. Nice. Nagano, and here he is, feeding to the inside. A foul is called. Defense had to switch. And Dijon did a great recognition to get the ball into the hands of Chichon. There is Chasson drawing the foul on this little switch. Sanders reaching in. Nagano can't finish. Sanders with the rebound. Encore wants it. Calls the play. See where he'll go with it. Into the hands of Tate. Poor pass from Tate. Turned over. Loom ahead of everyone. Tries to get the finish. Is rejected but fouled. Well, Loom had to put Van Wen on the poster. He did a good job of saving a certain two here. If he had to sacrifice a foul to do it. Got a lot of ball in there. Loom makes the first. Steadies himself. Second too strong though. The rebound will eventually get into the hands of Arnold. And they recycle possession through Louis Weber. Weber to Chasson. Chasson rolls. Loom for three. Left open. Knocks it down. Well executed play. Loom knocks it down. Robert Arnold with a beautiful find. Gets it to him. Dijon's lead to 2. Sanders finds Donko, gets it back. Now Tate will come screen. Gets deflected only to Tate, who just buries himself on drive. And is fouled. Strong drive from Jason Tate. It's rather fortunate to pick up the ball and roll between a couple of people's legs. went to him. Strong rebound from Luke. Now he'll get it on this offensive end. Starts with a handoff to Arnold. Same sort of play, him trying to fill in behind that screen. Doesn't work this time. Defense switching. Arnold pulls up. Too strong, but look at that. Just bounce to Loom. Arnold isolates and loses it. 3-on-1. Sanders looks to Paris Lee for his three. Doesn't go. Manuel, good offensive rebound from him. Now Sanders will take a three of his own. So dangerous to guard that three-point shot after the offensive rebound. Didn't work on that occasion for Antwerp though. Arnold takes the handoff, comes off the screen, tries to find Chesson, and it goes out of bounds. Stays in favor of the French team. Lee was the last man to get a hand on it. As we have a timeout. 1-point game here after a very high-scoring first few minutes. The offense has fallen apart. 4 apiece here in the second quarter.
Vous annoncez rien, vous faites rien. Une offense, vous play like a street ball. Call the play and execute the play. 2 time, 2 down. I don't want this scream. Just to start, no good scream after. Benji, drive, pass here. Not here. Or you have shot, or you drive here. 1 time good for a 2-3 points. They close the paint. Aggressive and drive outside.
Coach, you gotta have the other one. Let's go, guys. Go. Guys, I'll do what you do.
A frustrated timeout from Dijon there. Let's see if they have any response coming out of the timeout. They have the possession. Get into the hands of Weber. Weber trying to use that screen, finds Ware wide open. Gavin Ware has been so efficient when he has had the opportunity. Just doesn't have too many of them so far in this one. Knocks down the long two. Makes it a 3-point game. 7 points for Ware on 3 of 4 shooting. Sanders to the inside. Dudzinski has it wiped away. A goaltend against Loom. Too late from him on the block. Just too late. Couldn't quite get there in time. See that long reach of his. Ware collects it in the low post, spins, gets to the baseline far too easy. Dudzinski couldn't do anything about that. Ware too strong, big shoulders, holding his man off. 9 points now for him. 4 of 5 from the field. Doncourt uses the screen from Dudzinski. Defense switches. Doncourt tries to step back against his man. Short. There you go. Takes the rebound. And Ware goes up high. Flushes it home. Gavin Ware. What a impact he has been coming in after that timeout. Migano makes a long pass. Gavin Ware, after going back-to-back, gets the dunk. Timeout called by Antwerp. Dijon chipping away at that scoreboard. Open up this little lead now.
Offensively, let's go down one time. Let's see what they got. Okay, down. Let's go.
players wait to step back on the floor. See the assistant turnover numbers there. 7 turnovers from Antwerp, too high.
Option. B. Good screen here.
Out of the timeout, 5-point advantage, 27 plays 22. Antwerp held offensively here, 6 points for them in the quarter. Lee kicks it, the extra pass, Doncourt, his 3 is good. Good execution out of the timeout for them. Weber now, playing against the pressure of Lee. This pass, a loose one, as he tried to get it into the hands of Pearson. Now they have a chance to tie the game. As Lee tries to get between the defense. Leloup doesn't like the call, so be careful. He now acknowledges it, but he already showed the ball to the ref. Safe to say, I just grabbed the ball, picks up his second, and you can see him making the signal. There's the ball. Took it some arm, didn't he? Well, every angle looks slightly different. First one I thought he got some arm, that one looked pretty clean. Either way, he's got 2. Tyler Kalinowski comes back in for Antwerp. He had a good start to the game, Kalinowski, 5 points. Encore moves it on. Double team comes in that low block. And there's the travel, good defense. Coach Moore's told his team, he turned to the baseline. You're going to see that double team, be ready for it. So what happens? Turns to the baseline, Dudzinski, there is Ngannou, ready to trap. How can they execute on this end of the floor, Dijon? Kick against Kalinowski. Oh, a little hesitation from Julien, gets into the lane. The defense recovers well. Still a lot of work for Pearson to do. And all it required was a little head fake against Van Wen in the air. And he was able to draw the foul against him. Good play from Pearson. And when second foul, so he goes out, Tate comes back in. He'll go a lot smaller here, Antwerp, with Jason Tate at that 4 position. Even Dudzinski isn't really a 5. First is good, so see. This battle of lineups. Who's going to come out on top in this last 4 minutes? The Ware Pearson lineup on the inside for Dijon, or will it be the outside orientated offense of Tate and Dudzinski for Antwerp? Here is Tate. Drawing the double team. He's got the man on the skip. Here is Lee. The extra pass to Doncourt. He attacks. Kalinowski flights it high. Doesn't go, rebound, and Pearson throws ahead. Ngannou can't handle it. Leaked out ahead. Pearson threw a pretty good pass, got hit in the face as he was doing it, and I wonder if Ngannou had left it, would it have been a Dijon ball under the basket. Tate kicks it out, Doncourt takes another jumper, fight under the basket. Pearson and Tate battling it out, and Pearson's going to be open in the ring. Defense does a good job getting back. Tate has to guard Ware, isn't quite there though. And that all come from the way Ryan Pearson ran the floor. Tate got back, but not quite in position to guard the ball screen, was late to recover to his man. And that's all the space that Gavin Ware needs. Finish doesn't go for Dudzinski. I wonder if we've got a timeout coming from Antwerp here. Migano can't finish. Dudzinski gets the rebound. Now Lee kicks it to Donkor. Donkor finds Tate. Tate is fouled by Ware. No contact and some words. On Tate. And Gavin Ware. Side doesn't go. Ware picks up the rebound. And the finish, Lelou, just off. The substitution works. Because new man in, Ishmael Bako gets to the ring and enjoys the foul. He will be at the line. He's done a good job getting himself to the line. Fouls to hit on that one. Look, frustration from Coach Moores there. So just 5 of 9 from the line, 6 of 10, so you can see why. 5-point game as we hit 2 minutes left, first half action. Pearson into the hands of Arnold. Arnold can't get it to Ware, who's well guarded by Bako. So 3 is up, but no good from Julien. Tate going the other way. Tate goes through the middle and dunks it. Defense just opens up for him. Tate all the way, easy 2. Moves now to 6 points personal. Julien, another 3. This one doesn't go. Rolled around a couple of times and bounced is clear. Lee, in the hands of Bako. Bako now, Donkor. And he has been active and looking for that shot, and that is why. Second 3 from him. Dennis Donkor ties the game at 31 here as we've got a timeout, 1:15 left in the first half.
Like fist, pass the legs on that, for no pass like that. Okay. Next offense. Okay. Reggie, turn high. Okay. Watch that. Kevin, good back screen to Axel. Axel, reste large. Stay wide.
Go again. Go again in 2 down. Go the regular 2 down. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna drag him now. What we got, okay? Go, guys. Hey, 1 ball to give. Go try something. What do you think? Not you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. We're still ready.
Look at David Holston then. Not in action here tonight. 9.5 points per game. Sir Julien carrying the load at the point guard position for Dijon. Arnold off the screen. Lelou. Gavin Ware's been a handful on the inside. And he continues to be a beautiful execution of a right-handed jump hook there from Gavin Ware. Straight at Bacco. Ware has 11. Dijon have the 2-point lead. Doncourt, who just tied it a second ago with his second three. Awesome lead turned over. Here comes Pearson the other way, but turns it over. An opportunity missed there. Again, turnover. Both teams don't want to take control of this game at the end of the first half. Tate dives to the floor, wanted the foul, wasn't going to get it. Julien holding and waiting, trying to take what is maybe the last shot of this first half. Shot clock to 8 now, he's going to have to go. Julien comes off the screen, pulls up over the top of Bacco, doesn't get it. Lee will have one final chance here. Passes ahead. The pull-up, and it's going to be a foul. And the roll! Great finish for Antwerp here at the end of the first half. Tyler Kalinowski gets the roll on a friendly pull-up, and he is fouled in the act of shooting as well. They're going to check this one to make sure he got it away in time. Looked as though there wasn't a problem. Let's have a look. Kalinowski pulls up, takes the foul there. So he's definitely fouled before the end of time, and he definitely gets it away. I mean, great body control from Kalinowski. Watch the way he's able to hang in the air for that little bit longer after taking the foul. And he gets the roll. So it's basket good, and the one free throw to come. Will they have any time left on the clock? That's the question. Really, it should have been about half a second. They are lining up. There's still 0.9 seconds on the clock. Kalinowski, a chance to give Antwerp the lead going into the half here. He does. And the final second comes to an end on the heave, which goes way too long for Dijon. So Antwerp, who have led only for 3 minutes in this first half, have the lead at the interval after a 3-point play on the buzzer. It is Dijon 33, Telenet Giants Antwerp 34. Look at the statistics, you know, pretty decent percentages from both teams. Free throw shooting needs a little bit of improvement, but you know, really, it's going to be the turnovers that will tell the story of this one. Both teams struggling to look after the ball. 10 for Antwerp, 8 for Dijon. Whichever team can look after it and get some more looks at the basket. I think the second half will be theirs. So the leaders, Gavin Ware, in dominating fashion for Dijon. For Antwerp, they've enjoyed a strong game from Chesham Tate. A bit more team performance, perhaps, for the Belgium team. And you can see Tate, Kalinowski, and Doncourt all having good games. Pearson chipping in with 7 as well, with his combination with Gavin Ware. So we'll leave you the highlights. We'll take about a 10-minute break here from action. We'll be back again to see who will come out on top. Two teams, you know, finely balanced on the outside of the playoffs right now in Group C of the regular season. Very much alive for one of those top 4 places. And a victory here today will go a long way. I'll leave you with some of these highlights, and we'll be back again to see who can make some adjustments coming out of the locker room and take control of this second 20 minutes of action. And welcome back to Dijon. Halftime here in the game between Dijon and Telenet Giants Antwerp. Two teams in Group C of the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. Both currently outside of the top four and really do need a victory in order to cement their position within this group. I mentioned in the build-up, you know, it is a tight group, Group C. Every team having lost once, every team having won once, at least. But in order to keep pace with those top teams, you know, both of these two group teams need to get going after disappointments in recent weeks. Dijon come into this one off the back of a very impressive start in opening week, but then they have now lost their last 4 games in this competition, where Antwerp have lost their last 2 after winning 2 of their opening 3. So both teams needing just that momentum to get back on track here. And you can see the way the game has played. Perhaps they've been devoid of confidence in this competition. You've seen 18 turnovers between the two of them in the first half. Antwerp having 10 and Dijon having 8. And really, you know, it's been a back and forth game, 10 lead changes. Biggest lead of the game was 6 points. That was in favour of Dijon. But Antwerp it is that have the lead at the half, 34 to 33.
Switch, okay, or a flat edge. Okay, I told you. Post up, fight, be careful the tree. Okay, on that, and close the paint. When you call 5, he pass here, and pick is for you here. Okay, T-game. 5 is T-game. Post up, drop. Axel, first call. Arm down. Okay, I want P here. Kevin, Jeremy, same side to P. Reggie, opposite. Good scream, Axel. A P. Play that P here. Kevin, doing that. Middle of the paint. Give good scream. Axel is flat. Watch Jeremy for shot. Or drive Jeremy. Or give to Kevin inside. Move on that.
Let's go.
This pass to P. Play with Reggie. If he switch, I know. Give him spacing.
1, 2, 3.
Axel, Reggie, Jeremy, P and Jeremy.
Some great insight into the play that's forthcoming here for Dijon then. See if it can work coming out of the timeout after halftime break. And you said it may well be the team that responds best in this third quarter. This time it's Giants Antwerp. And on the run at the end of the half and gave themselves the lead. We are now underway as Julien comes off the screen of Gavin Ware. Strong penetration from Leloup, but is taken away. Here comes Lee. Pulling out. He's in no hurry. Smartly so. He knew he didn't have the numbers. So Paris Lee now gets it back from Dudzinski. Inside to Tate, not available. And wait for the screen from Bacco. Bacco slips. Open man in the corner is Tate. Is that a strong game just on Tate? 11 points now for him, a little couple of claps. 4 of 6 years from the field. And it's a 4-point lead, largest of the game for Antwerp. They're going to double the low post and Lee takes it away. 2 solid defenses for them. Here comes Paris Lee off this quick screen. He's into the lane, finds his man. And the finish by Dudzinski at the ring. They've come out fired up, haven't they, Antwerp? Young, exciting team playing with some freedom now. Dudzinski gets the finish. Here to come again, another steal. Lee takes it away. Can he finish? Yes, he can. An acrobatic one. And this fist pumps all round for Antwerp as Dijon are going to have to burn an early timeout here. They are not ready to play in this second half. What a spurt from Antwerp. 7-0 in the blink of an eye. And they now have 41 to 33 lead.
The drop become here. Solution is here. And you pass opposite. Let's go. It's all right, y'all. We good. Let's go. Keep playing. He drop on you like that, giving with here. So just pass here, pass. Pass here, stay safety. Hey guys, the truck. Where is the play in offense like that? Only 2 passes maximum and you turn over. Execute all the way.
Keep up the defense. Keep it up, fellas. That's where it starts.
Paris Lee, I think he was the man that sparked it all. In the second half alone, he's got a steal, he's got an assist, he's got another steal, he's got a layup. Doing a bit of everything here. He only has 5 points, but 4 assists, 2 rebounds as well. It's his defense at the top of this, this pressure from Antwerp that really did spark him off. Here comes Pearson, reverses around to Lelou. Lelou waiting. Wants Ware to roll. Want it into the hands of Ware, but he's denied. And unfortunately for the defense of Antwerp, Pearson knocks it down. Well, it's almost his second or third option, really. Wanting to go to Ware. Kudzinski reverses it around. Tate on the double team. He's going to have an open man on the far side. Here it's Lee as they swing it back, and Paris Lee doing everything here. 8 points now personal for him. Lelou reverses into the hands of Axel Julien. Julien off the screen. Flips it to Pearson. Pearson to Lelou. Way short from him. And here comes Lee. He's got some room. Will he look to attack? He must be feeling confident. Heady play to just wait. Into the hands of Kalinowski. Off the screen, finds Lee again. Lee, in no hurry, gets along the baseline, finds Tate cutting to the ring. He can't finish, but Bacco also misses. And just about to say he's there to put it home. He didn't do that though. I think that's where the anger is going from Coach Moores. No foul against Tate. What an opportunity that was for Antwerp to get their first double-digit lead of the game. To the inside. Pearson has to kick it. Lelou couldn't take it in cleanly. Back to Pearson. Pearson hesitates. Tough shot to take once you've given a little fake like that. And now Lee the other way. Goes to Tate. Much better rhythm. His doesn't go. Bacco tips it, and I'm not sure who it came off last. He'll probably go to Ismail Bacco. I'm not sure he was the man who got the actual touch. Either way, it is a 10-point lead for Antwerp. And Dijon only have 3 points in this third quarter. Bacco now rejects it and then collects the loose ball. Lee in transition. Crosses over, takes the three, it's good. You just felt it going in from Lee. Look at the game face, focused from him. And right now, Dijon don't have any answers for Paris Lee. There's the tip. Now probably go to Bacco. He did get a quick hand on it. It's Ware collects it on the inside, has to kick it out. Arnold for three is good. Oh, how big a shot is that going to be for Robert Arnold and for his team? Dijon just hanging on right now. Lee hits into the paint. I think it's going to go to Antwerp. It is. Lee getting to the ring. And Bacco challenging on the glass. So wholesale changes for Dijon. In comes Nagano. In comes Weber, and in comes Chachon. See if they can change the fortunes of this team. Well, we're going to have to do better than that. Wide open, Kudzinski. That's the score. Easy finish from him. Kalinowski with this pass. 17-6 in this third quarter in favour of Antwerp. Weber. Song moves it on. Arnold just made one from there. Airballs this one. And we're going the other way through Paris Lee. Goes to Budzinski. His three doesn't go. Look at Bacco. It's been everywhere. Not really the end quality on the shot, but he keeps it alive. Tate. His pass is loose, and here we come. Dijon, 3-on-2. And Lugano can knock it down, but very short from him. He calls the play. Waits for his team. And a foul. Look away from the ball. I think it's against Chasson. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to get through this screen, holding onto his man. Quick pass to the corner. Lee for another three. Does it go? Tate got a good hand on the rebound, but well held off by Arnold. Weber runs into trouble. Gets it to Arnold. Arnold. Nagano steps through. Finish doesn't go. Body's flying. Ball goes out of bounds. And this could be off Loom last. Nothing working for Dijon right now. Just the right call though. Loom had two hands on it, lost it. Kind of dived to the floor to try and keep it alive. Antwerp with possession. Budzinski looking to Tate. They've run that same play a few times. Tate on the post up. Such a tough cover. Poor pass from Tate. Goes out of bounds. Weber. Arnold. Slow, but look at the passing. I mean, how can you expect to score if you can't even throw the pass? Both these two teams have done this today. 25 turnovers between them now. Take Lee off the screen. Bacco, wide open, can't hit it. Loom with the rebound. Here comes Weber. Offensive foul. Loom doesn't like it. Well, Loom will say that he was knocked by Budzinski. That's why he ran into Lee. He made a meal of it. Referees, though, I don't think they saw this contact from Budzinski there. They just saw Loom just roll over Paris Lee. Everything going against Dijon is the way they feel right now. Goncourt gets deep into the lane, nearly loses it. Excuse me, and Sanders, that is. Now he's got some room. Draws the double team. Van Wen for three. First field goal of the game for him. Sums it up right now for Antwerp. Everything working. Largest lead of the game, 15 now for them. 9th three of the game. Nagano reverses it. Loom. Now it's Julien. Julien slices between a couple of defenders. The first tip doesn't go. Somehow he gets back to Julien. And Nagano, his three is short, and it's going to go out of bounds safely for Antwerp. Sanders. Offensive foul. away from the ball. I think it was Van Wen trying to post up. Let's have a look. Or was it Dudzinski on the dribble? Yeah, it was Van Wen. Trying to post up against Weber. Julien to Lou, now to Weber. Weber uses that screen, goes to Julien. Julien, he comes off a screen, but still there's just no space for them. Tough little jump hook is good from Alexandre Chasson. Finishes over the smaller man. Sanders crosses the half, splits between two, and is fouled. Good play from him. Loom was trying to be aggressive on the hedge. Knew his man on the man was right near the halfway line, but heady play from Sanders. This time Sanders goes into contact, no call. Megano the other way. Goes behind his back and then gets all the way. He'll get a foul as well. Well, it opened up, didn't it, for Megano. Strong drive from him. Hits his man there. There's the contact. Foul will go against Bacco. Bacco's just picked up his third. Worrying signs for Antwerp there, because Bacco is their only real post presence at this moment in time. That's 3 on him.
We cannot run into them like that. It's a clear offensive foul. Okay, Flash, if you don't have it, don't force it, go out and get the ball screens. Okay? So guys, hey, smart. Come on, y'all. Smart last minute. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Come on, guys.
No offense. Continue, guys. All the way. Every time you go all the way, you have solution. Okay? On Axel 2. Next play. Obi, you are here. Turn 9. Axel, flat. Obi, you are alone. And shoot and score. Go.
53 plays 54. Free throw to come for Dijon. Chance to make it a 10-point game. Last minute and a half of the third quarter. And misses. Chasson there with the offensive rebound. Now Julien comes off the screen, runs into bodies. Nowhere to go. Tate has it. Tate goes all the way. Can't finish. Chance once more for Dijon. Julien pulls up and knocks it down. It was a confident stroke. A good one because it went inside this final minute. Tate posting up. Catches it deep. Steps through. Takes the foul against Julien. Same play. You see Julien, tough matchup for him against Tate. He is a power post guy. Can't get that one to go. To the delight of the crowd. Sean Tate, 11 points. Makes the second. Weber to Julien. And cut through now. Julien finds the open man. Chazon can't finish. Great opportunity for him. He rolled to the ring. Got a good clean look, but couldn't capitalise. Dudzinski. Again, they're trying to post Tate. Megano doesn't like the call. I don't think the Dijon bench like it either. Way short on the first. Second for Tate is good. Julien between his legs a couple of times. He'll now hold it and wait for this final shot. No real difference between shot and game. This will be the final shot of the third quarter. It's the screen from Chazon. Julien gets into the ring, kicks it out, open look. Amingano can't hit it, it's been off all night, and that is the end of the third quarter. What a quarter it has been for Antwerp, 22-13. In that 10-minute spell for them, they have this double-digit lead, and they are comfortable here going into the fourth. Still a long time to go, but Dijon already having started 1-4 in the Basketball Champions League, and they're going to have to make some adjustments here to find any way back.
They shall stay to poster. I don't know the call on this situation. This situation is that. Okay, Reggie? After you, the call is that, is posted like that. Fine.
What is this, right?
Okay. Okay, no offense. It's better.
No. See some of the highlights. Paris Lee will be involved a lot. He was superb at the beginning of that third quarter. Really did help his team. They were more than that. Everything working for them. 22 points in that quarter, the most they've scored in any. Really taken a stranglehold on this game. Just 46 points for Dijon. This is the team that has suffered the worst start of any French team ever in the Basketball Champions League. So, how can they adjust? I think they've got to keep looking to the inside. Gavin Ware has been the man, really, the only man, to give them solid production throughout the first three quarters. Didn't play a lot in that third. He's got 15 points, 7 of 8 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds. He's only played 17 minutes. Not really sure why he hasn't seen the floor too much more. His team need him now. He's fired up for this one as well, Gavin Ware, a man who used to play for Antwerp. It was his first team coming out of college after he graduated from Mississippi State. He spent the 2016-17 season with Antwerp. He is on the bench to start the fourth quarter. Tate on the post up. Gets into the lane, kicks it, extra pass. And a 3-second violation will go against Bako. So Bako couldn't get out of the lane. He was in there for his rebounding position. Lelu. To the inside, Loom doesn't really want it, so it goes back into the hands of Julien. Julien. Now the pass. Chassong looking towards the official. Because his pass just went out of bounds. And there's a turnover. Still Crowd and Dijon don't like it at all. On the arm. Shakes his head. Here is Lee, skips it out. Doncourt made 2 in the first half. Look at the work of Dudzinski there. Loncourt's going to get another one. Well, there it is. The 3 from Denis Doncourt. All of his 9 points coming from beyond the three-point line. Great work on the offensive glass for Dudzinski. Loom swiftly passes it on. Now he'll try and post up. Steps to the middle. Comes up short, Tate with the rebound. And he's told to slow it down. Paris Lee in no hurry, crosses the half. Now he waits for the screen. There's a little cheek foul by Chazon. Chazon goes out. He's not a happy man. And that trio of Pearson, Ware and Arnold come back in. But first of all, we're going to have a timeout here. And it's Dijon that call it, as Antwerp have opened up now a 13-point lead, 59-46.
Jeremy, Axel, Pete, Kevin, okay? You trap. You take a risk on zone press. You trap. P here, Reggie here. Goalkeeper, give it. Let this pass, okay? All the situation, pick and roll in defense. All the situation, pick and roll. You trap. Pass the legs, give it, P. You trap, and you cut the Willis. You cut.
You get the ball and you don't have the shot. You press it right back to you and you spring into the ball screen. Okay. I don't go for the throw. If you get the ball, okay. If you don't get it, you can throw. Okay. Als je de bal krijgt en je hebt het shot, je hebt het niet afstemmen.
Out of the timeout, Lee, off this little screen, Dudzinski rolls. Floor is spread, Lee kicks it. Encore, another one is good. Oh, what a play. They designed it so well. Got the guys in the right spots. And Encore just buries another three, his fourth of the night. Lead now, 16, largest it's been. Julien off the screen. He finds Pearson. Pearson trying to find some room against Tate, can't. Tough look for Leloup, he doesn't get it, and no challenge whatsoever. As Sanders grabs in the rebound, goes over to Lee. Coach Moores has done a fine job with this team. He has got them prepared here. As Julien gets into the lane. Can't finish against Doncourt. And now Lee takes some air out of the ball. If he wants here, use the screen from Dudzinski. Foul goes against Julien. Coming together, you got to judge who the foul was on. Referee was clear. It's Axel Julien. It's now Lee. Goes along the baseline, has the speed. Finds Dudzinski, can't finish. Good strong rebound from Ware. Having Ware now. Trying to screen for Julien. He goes the other way. Kicks it out to Arnold, now to Pearson. Kind of stagnant for Dijon until they eventually come off the screen and get into the lane. Finally Luke for a clean three for once. Cuts the lead to 13. And that'll be the start of something for Dijon. They come with a press. It's broken easily by Lee. He's in no hurry, still got 14 on the clock. Finds Tate. Tate beats his man, goes all the way! Jason Tate, easy finish. Defense just nowhere to be seen. That smaller lineup for Antwerp. So difficult for Dijon to try and chase the game now. Tate grabs in another rebound after another missed three. Dijon made 8 threes, but 8 of 20. Lee, again, has all the space, goes up high, Tate couldn't get there in time. They find Sanders, he knocks it down. 3-point shootout here This lineup, you know, I'm just impressed with the way Antwerp are going to run this game out here. They've gone smaller, playing Tate at the 4, spread it out, and the defense needs to chase. Really difficult when you got Lee on the ball and shooters like Antwerp have around him.
Two things, zone points. One guy forget. I ask 3 pick and roll, you forget. Make like you want. Continue like you want, guys. One time you listen in season. How many? Not minus 30. You want minus 30 at home?
Takes it down, 2 and 3, you screen for each other. They pass it one side, you go opposite side, okay?
I'm gonna stay behind what we do.
Just control the game, go in your fist, you create every single time. Watch out for the traffic. The first time you slip the screen, I want to see what they're doing. First time you move and go early, because I think they're going to trap, okay? Still have 0 fouls.
Let's go, Giants! Let's go! Let's go, Giants! Let's go! Let's go, Giants!
The Giants fans in fine voice here, enjoying their moment, enjoying this opportunity. Over to France, here to Dijon. Sizable 18-point lead. Luke catches it on the block, still got some work to do. As foul comes from Doncourt. Antwerp happy to use fouls where they need it, just their second team foul. Line possession now. Arnold collects it and finishes. Far too easy a score to give up if you're Antwerp. Sanders skips it. Lee beats the press. Now they'll pull it out. Use some time. Dijon have to try and speed this game up if they can. Very difficult to do though. There's Lee. Clears everyone out, plays with it. Can't hit the 3 though. Look at Bacco there on the offensive glass. He scored and he's fouled. Great work from Ismail Bacco. Another big game. I mean, the numbers maybe not quite as impressive, just 7 points, but 10 rebounds for him. Really has played well. Impressed with what he has given at this level to his team. Kevin Ware's had to come back in to try and slow him down, but the 23-year-old Belgian centre, who averages 11 points and nearly 8 rebounds a game, has looked very confident indeed. Leloup penetrates, kicks it. Arnold for 3. Good work again. Dijon though, got a finish rather than just working hard on the offensive glass. The penetration and the reverse is good. Good play from Julien. Uses his speed to beat Bacco. Finishes on the reverse using the ring as a violation. 8 seconds against Antwerp. Is this the start of a little run for Dijon? They've got the score, they've got a good steal. Well, a turnover against Antwerp. Now can they back it up with a score? Arnold for 3, this would be big. He just doesn't get it to fall. Tate grabs in the rebound. Tate puts it on the floor, loses it. Arnold going the other way, beats his man. Arnold rejected by Sanders. He is fouled. Sanders goes to see if he's okay. He'll be at the line for 2 shots here. Crowd didn't like it. If the referees will check this one. But Arnold will be at the line. Lulu goes out. And Nagano comes back in. Here is Arnold at the line, 9 points for him. Makes it 10. Well, there is still 4 minutes to go. We kind of talked about this game. So there's a formality to it. Antwerp have looked so comfortable, but you could see the reaction. Coach Moore's there, just, you know, wiping his head. I don't think he'll think this one's done yet. Arnold fails to hit the free throw. They'll come with pressure again. Lee looking around, finds Tate. Tate loses it, picks it up, eventually gets it into the hands of Sanders. He has a little hesitation, looks around, finds Bacco, who is then fouled. Ware, frustrated, he's got to be careful. Bacco at the line once again. Makes it. So Ismail Bacco now 9 points. Needs to make it a double-double for the big man. And he gets it. 10 and 10 for him. Julien off the screen. Tries to throw high. Gets it to Ware. Ware kicks it out to Arnold. Arnold. Good pass from him. Nagano for Julien for 3 is good. Well, they've made some threes, Dijon. That's about all they've done offensively. Julien knocks it down. Here's the trap. Tate's picked it up. He's going to throw it to the far side of the floor. Finds Doncourt safely. Now they get it into the hands of Lee. Lee can hold and wait. Turnover from Sanders. Julien, will he look to pull up? No, he finds Arnold. Arnold looking around. They just need scores. Dijon's so hesitant. They have numbers in transition. Now they've got to work hard, which they do, and they turn it into points. Well, said they've had to work hard. It worked out for them, though, rather than taking the early 2. They get this one and a chance to add the bonus at the line, and they get the foul on Ismail Bacco as well. Noski comes back in. It'll help out as they've gone even smaller against this pressure. Arnold from the line. He can't hit again. A couple of opportunities gone missing. Tipped out of bounds. Still the lead at 13. Under 3 remaining. Doncourt finds Lee. Lee. A couple of defenders, gets it into the hands of Tate, who throws it immediately back. And now they'll hold. Want something here. Lee, little runner, can't get it. Dijon will push. Julien trying to find some room, has to bring it out once more. Ware comes to screen. Julien finds Ware. That's his little range shot, but doesn't fall for him. They just haven't involved him enough in the second half. Gavin Ware, 7 of 8 from the field. Before that one, he had 15 points. But Noski into the hands of Lee. And space once more for a point guard. He gets to Doncourt, who steps back. Tough 3 from him. They're going to get a new shot clock here, though. They'll take it early. Kalinowski wide open, and that's why he'll take it. Smooth shot for him. Don't miss many of those. 11 points for Kalinowski. All 5 guys on the floor, double digits for Antwerp. There's Arnold. Again, puts it on the floor, but he's cut off. Antwerp have played some great team defense. Forced the miss. And Lee brings it down slowly. Lee tries to kick it out. It was surrounded. Nagano all the way. Oh, he doesn't go though. Arnold stays with it. He can't get it to fall. 3rd attempt. Nagano He can't get it either, and the groans from the crowd, you must be able to hear them at home. What a frustrating night for Dijon. Look at that. At the ring 3 times, they can't get it to go, and then just to rub salt in the wounds, Denis Doncourt comes down and just buries his 5th 3 of the night. 15 for him. Look how much space he's got. They expected him to hold it and run off time. Julien can't get it. Rebound bounces a long way. Now into the hands of Romigano. Julien now to Pearson. Pearson back to Julien. 2 on the clock for him. Can't get it. It's tipped home, I think, by Tate. As we're going to have a sub. Last 28 seconds. Julien has his shot roll around. Substitutions. Lenny Coppins comes in, 19-year-old. Here he is. Doncourt holds it. I'll wait this out. Has to take one final shot for his team. Doncourt to Kalinowski. Kalinowski gets to the foul line, spins away, and makes it. 13 for him, 5 of 6 from the field. Final shot doesn't go, and it is a comfortable victory in the end for Antwerp. A great second half for them. 46 points they scored to take this one 80-61 on the road over Dijon. Telenet's chance Antwerp, 19-point win. They won every statistical category. Look at that, 54% for 3. They won rebounds, they won assists, they won steals. The only thing they won that they didn't want to was turnovers. 19 turnovers for them. Far too high a number, but Dijon couldn't turn that into an effective victory. In the end, it was Denis Doncourt who led the way. 15 points coming all on 3s for Antwerp. Gavin Ware did his hardest against his former team and had 15 himself. As we see the other scorers, Tate, Kalinowski chipped in for Antwerp, Arnold and Julien for Dijon. But just that overall strength, and sometimes the stats don't show the picture. You know, Paris Lee controlled the game today, 11 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds for him. You barely saw him in those categories, but controlled the game when it was needed for his team. They were plus 24 when he was on the floor, which tells you a lot. And again, this young Telenet's Chance Antwerp team, really an efficient performance on the road to pick up their 4th victory in the Basketball Champions League. They end that 2-game losing streak, and really very good for their win here. So for Dijon, after this one, they will now have a 5-game losing streak, and it'll get no easier as they go on the road to Jerusalem next week to one of the top teams in Jerusalem in this Group C. For Antwerp, it will be back home in the Lotto Arena, or they will face off against Ike. Tough game for them, but they will go into it full of confidence after the way they played today. And all credit to them. So I will leave you with some highlights from action here in Dijon as the hometown team went down to Antwerp, 61-80.